Hey guys, the car scene here coming at you with another video, and I'm making this quick video to explain real quick. Some of you haven't bought a car in a lot of years, haven't looked at cars in a few years, and just need to know what's coming on new cars that make them new. What are the new features that have come out? Because it really has been crazy over the last 4 or 5 years. Features have been coming left and right. So I'm going to give you a quick walk around on my 2021 Nissan Rogue, just to explain the features that it has that are pretty new in comparison for the last few years, and what they mean and what they do for the vehicle. So, looking up front, we've got LED headlights. LED headlights are a big deal because you don't have to change out any bulbs. They provide you with a lot better visibility at nighttime, as well as they're just overall safer. So, they'll actually lower your insurance premium provided you have them. The next thing I want to talk about is actually going to be driver's assistance aids. This car has a radar sensor behind the logo, which you can see because the logo is flat. It also has a camera up here behind the rear view mirror. And those two features work together to give me something called adaptive cruise control. And what adaptive cruise control is going to do for me is if a car pulls in front of me and I've got my cruise set at 65 and a car pulls in front of me and they slow down to 62, instead of my car ramming into the back of theirs, my car will actually follow their car at the set distance, which there's a button inside to adjust the set distance very easily on the steering wheel. And I can just adjust how far from behind the car in front of me I want to be. So instead of having to reset my cruise, hit the brake, slam on the brake, adjust my cruise control, turn it down, turn it up, I just have to let the car do the work for me. I'll show you inside those features coming up. So looking inside, we actually have a button here. This is going to turn off our steering assist because this car also has another technology using that same camera behind the mirror. That's called lane keeping assist. What that's going to do is keep me in my lane, keep me from swerving out of it. It's also lane centering, which is going to keep me in the middle of my lane so that I'm not roaming around. However, this can get you in trouble. If you're an older driver and you refuse to use your blinker, if you try and leave the lane without using your blinker, your car is going to beep at you and notify you. However, you can go into the settings and or push this button and it'll not beep at you. Although, you should leave the system on because it's safer overall. It's better to prevent a crash than turn off the system. Another thing newer cars are coming out with is passive entry. We've heard of keyless entry. It's been out for a lot of years. We're talking probably 2-3 decades. That's where you can push a button and unlock and or lock your car. However, passive entry is a new system. You put the key in your pocket, you can push a little button, and or some cars will actually know when you put your hand in behind the handle, it'll unlock your door for you. So you don't even have to pull the key out of your pocket. And most cars that have that technology will also have a push button start. Push button start just means you put your foot on the brake and push the start button. The car starts right up. You don't have to do anything following that. More technology that's coming out on a lot of new cars happens to be capless fuel fill, and it's just what it sounds like. You don't have to screw a cap off anymore. You just put the nozzle in there and fill up your car. You don't have to worry about it. However, most cars are going to have some notes here like don't pressure wash and make sure to use a funnel if you're using a gas can. Those are really the only two downsides of this system. Otherwise, it works great and it's something awesome to have on cars. I think just about everybody has heard of Bluetooth these days, but however, there is a new technology for connectivity that's come out in the last 4 years and is coming standard on almost every new car, and it's called Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Basically, if you have an iPhone, you can plug your phone in, or if you have an Android phone, you can plug your phone in, and instead of having to have a new up-to-date radio in your car at all times, what it will do is it will use the processing power and information on your phone to power this screen. And so you can do things like use Google Maps, you can play music, you can do audiobooks, you can do so much through the screen. You can even ask your assistants, whether you have Siri or Google, questions like when a business closes or when they open or how to get there, and it'll pull it all up through the screen. So you don't have to buy a new screen or buy a new car every few years to have an up-to-date screen. It's just going to use your phone. So as long as your phone's newer, you'll be fine and you'll be good to go. This is a great technology that I think every new car not only is coming with, but it definitely should come with. Next thing actually has to do with under the hood, and some of you who are car nerds or have ever maintained a car will notice that we've got our pretty basic fluids. We've got our oil, we've got our coolant, we've got our windshield washer fluid, we've got our brake fluid. However, there is one thing missing, and that's our power steering fluid. A lot of cars are coming with a closed loop power steering system. That means you don't have to maintenance that power steering fluid anymore. It's all closed unit. It's all going to be good to go just for the lifetime of the unit. And you don't have to change out the fluid. You don't have to maintenance your serpentine belt as often because you don't have as much stress on it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this video was useful and I hope you guys enjoyed it. For those of you looking for a new car, make sure to use Car Gurus or Auto Trader or any other of your local websites that are going to be able to show you the inventory of your local dealerships and be able to find you the car that best suits your needs within your price range. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, hit the notification bells because I got more videos like this coming out.